I want to talk about the very big issue that I see. Where a woman loves you or references you externally, she loves you as her king, as her Superman. And I see a lot of guys proud to be that. And I understand the impulse as a guy because we're human doings. We feel proud of what we do in the world, what we accomplish. Our title, status, or hierarchy refers to what we're proud of having done and served others or being a leader or what have you. But just imagine to feel proud and loved being the king. In the back of his mind, he thinks, what if he loses his kingdom? If he can't be the king anymore? What is she loved then? A lot of people talk about when they've gone through hard times and they find out who their friends are. They lose a lot of friends. And sometimes virtually no friends remain and they have to start from scratch. It's clarifying, but imagine how much more painful it is if you fall in love with someone, have children with them, build this life with them, and they love you framed in this external reference point of authority like a king or a Superman, a stoic, impenetrable safety object where life is always rainbows, sunshine, because the king, the protector, the Superman, is always going to take care of all the bad stuff. Now, this came about because I've seen it pop up with a couple of guys in conversation in the past, where you can see them light up when they repeat these macho memes like, be the king, be the leader. Now, look, don't get me wrong. Being a confident, strong and happy person, the way you are around your family and friends, where you're buoyant, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being the best you can be. But this nervous aspect of the person you're going to spend the most time with in your life, potentially have children with, marry them or whatever, construct this big life with this person, knowing that it all stands on whether you can keep your title or hierarchical position. Imagine the anxiety of going through life, wondering, will the person that supposedly loves me and cares for me and says forever, till death do us part, the guy always wonders, I wonder if I fall down. And it's not so much, I want her to pick me up. It's, will she even stick around in the time it takes me to pick myself up? But the problem I see when a woman loves an idealized stoic king or a superhero figure is that there's no intimacy. She loves an external reference point. She loves a celebrity, so to speak. She loves an avatar. And so there's no intimacy there. She doesn't love the guy, and the guy enjoys being loved as a superhero-style celebrity. And then you both love external references and wonder why there's no intimacy, why there's no real bond. A woman who loves your suit, title, or authority relating to the world and other people out there as the anchor for the relationship of her idealized love, it's a ticking time bomb. Because as soon as Superman turns into Clark Kent, it's over. The image is shattered. And think about the anxiety and underlying low-level stress of having to put on a superhero costume all the time and run on that treadmill. You know, wearing that suit, that mask all the time, and knowing that your family, your kids, all the life that you cherish, that you work for, you spend most of your time protecting, providing for, feeding with holidays and time and all this time and effort through your life, you know that if the engine slows down one bit, your whole love life and relationship is sliding down a hill, if not falling off a cliff. So to me, it's no wonder that couples who call each other my king or my queen are empty and nervous because there's nothing personal there to love or be bonded to. There's no anchor, there's no reference point. It's an acting job with the person you spend most of your time in your life with. To me, it's so ridiculous. I don't know how people do it. And it was the main reason why it was so hard for me to find anybody, any real personal, proximal person, not an external hot girl that idolized me as some sort of Superman or external object, but someone who liked me as a person, like my friends and family do. It seems like basic math, doesn't it? This job-like status that most romantic relationships have to show up as to the other person, like clocking in and clocking off and doing your job and performance reviews, it's what a lot of relationships always seemed like to me. And it's still the construct by which a lot of people operate by. Time and time again, I see this common anxiety, and I went through it too before I realized it, is that you idealize a celebrity-like relationship with somebody where your ego feels good about being idolized as the king, as the superhero. There's this underlying anxiety because you can never lose your job. You can never have a loved one die and then break down. You can never show constructive emotion in any way that doesn't conform to the status of an alpha king Superman. Whereas you could with everyone else that's important to your life. And again, that just never made sense to me with someone I'm supposed to be the most open and intimate with in my life. And look, women love men who act like men who are masculine, but don't confuse that with putting on a mask or an act and acting like a superhero, like the king, and she's your queen. It's a load of BS. It's a fast track to a breakup should that perfect image of you two fall over, and it will. It's only a matter of time. Life doesn't stay constant. Life flows in and out, things change, things happen. And if you're not consistent as the ruler, then in her mind, it's not what she signed up for. If you stumble and fall and show qualities that a king would rule over, then all of a sudden she falls out of love with you. A king never asks for anything. He's always stoically strong. He leads. He never has needs. He's always buoyant. Nothing phases him. Nothing upsets him. Nothing makes him sad. He's a cardboard cutout of a strong, stoic, powerful symbol of security. So just careful, guys, that she doesn't love the idealized protector. That she appreciates the real you, just like your family and friends. Make that a very simple standard. It's why I've mentioned before, does the person resemble a friend? And if she doesn't, I would get out of there before your ego runs away from you. So let me know if this has ever happened to you, whether you've been euphorically sucked into that sort of acting role where you feel really good, the status you've got and the image she sees you as, although you kind of know that she hasn't seen you naked, figuratively speaking. She's really head over heels with the guy in the suit, the guy with a position of power, the celebrity. Where in retrospect, you realized that you were loving at the time being in an exciting celebrity-styled superhero relationship or a king-queen relationship. And then when life actually happened and the day-to-day happens, all of a sudden the veneer of the celebrity, the movie, the romantic sort of structure of king and queen just dissolves and shatters. And then all of a sudden, it's over. Comment below. I'd like to hear your experiences. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell down below, share my videos on your social media. That really helps me out. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, thumbs down if you didn't. And if you feel like donating, there are links down below. I really appreciate you guys who have generously donated this month. It means a lot. I'll talk to you in the next video, guys. I'll catch you soon. Bye.